a church. We pray that you bless us. In Jesus' name. Amen. Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here in your union worship. We arrive early morning, not early, almost morning. The flight from Manila was delayed for 2 hours. So I thought I could not come, so I said I will come. It's a chance to share with you something about things that I love to tell. I'd like to bring to you some thoughts in a few minutes about what's going on as written by our advisor Ellen G. White. As we end the world. Actually, I'm not going to speak to you today, but Ellen G. White will speak to you today. I remember I was invited to speak in one of our churches in Jakarta. And you know what? They asked me, "Sir, are you going to talk about Ellen G. White? I'm not telling you what church." And I said, "Yes." "Oh no, in our church, don't you know that there's church in Jakarta that doesn't believe in Ellen G. White?" Yeah. So I was in that church, and then they said, "We don't believe in Ellen G. White." I said, "How come you're Seventh-day-Adventist?" Anyway, so I went to my laptop and I erased the names of Ellen G. White in the quotation. But still, the quotation was there. So I was saying, "Do you believe that someone said blah, blah, blah?" And they said, "Oh yeah, that's good." And I said, "Another one said like this, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Do you believe?" "Yes." And I told them at the end of the sermon, all quotations are from Ellen G. White. And they said, "Wow, really?" And then they told me, the elder there told me, "I think we need to learn more about Ellen G. White." I said, "You should." Because Ellen G. White is our advisor as we end the world. She has so many things for us as we wait for the second coming of Jesus. She has so many advices and counsels so that we will be led how to live with God. This morning, I'd like to bring with you the thoughts of in harmony with God. Are we in harmony with God? Are our churches around in harmony with God? I was looking for the meaning of harmony. You see, when you say harmony, it's a musical term. Musical term. When you combine two notes, that's harmony. 3 notes, harmony. When you only play 1 note, that's melody. But when you have 3 or more notes, or 2 or more notes, that's harmony. Looking into the meaning of harmony, I found this. Harmony means pleasing combination. So if you're, those of you who are single, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, if they're in pleasing combination, they have harmony. Husbands and wives, if they have pleasing combination, they have harmony. Another meaning for harmony is unity. Is it nice if we change the top, if you change my theme to say in pleasing combination with God? Is it nice that we are in pleasing combination with God? Is it nice that when we say we are in unity with God? Now, the opposite meaning of harmony, I also looked into the dictionary and it says disunity. That's the opposite of harmony. And the other one is violence. And the other one is discord. So what if our topic today is we are in disunity with God? Do we like it? No. We say in violence with God. Our church is in violence with God. You know, sometimes in church, if there's violence, sometimes it's nice because it creates another church. You know, when members quarrel inside the church and then they divide, there's another church. That's the blessings of violence. Is that? Another one is in discord with God. Well, of course, we don't like that. What we like is we are in harmony with God. We are in pleasing combination with God. We are in unity with God. Now, I'd like to put these thoughts into what's going on in our music in Seventh-day Adventist Church. My main theme is in, but not of the world. Challenges in SDA music. We are in the world, but we are not of the world. Jesus Christ, when he was on earth in John 17, he prayed, I am not praying that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. They are not of the world, as I am not of the world. You see, even Jesus Christ is telling us through his prayer to his Father, Father, my people are not of this world, because I am not of this world. Remember the song, this world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. In Romans 12:2, we are advised that we should not fashion according to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, and ye may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. We should not follow the world, because we are not of this world. We will be living this world one of these days. 1 John 2:15 says, love not the world, neither the things of this world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And the last verse that I want to bring with you before we discuss some of this is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of God. In, but not of the world. Challenges in SDA music. I'd like to bring with you, I think 3 or 4 challenges only this morning. I have many challenges that I have usually shared, but with a limited time, I'd like to share with you some important things so that you can think about it, and as members of this office, be able to challenge also our churches with regards to our music. Challenge number 1. This is what Ellen G. White saw. She said, eternal things have little weight with the youth. Angels of God are in tears as they write in the roll the words and acts of professed Christians. Ellen G. White saw that today, this day, as we end the world, our young people will not have priority in the eternal things. They love the world. Our church will love the world. Eternal things are not the priority of our church. And the angels are in tears as they write the attitude of our church. As we continue, the young are there assembled, Ellen G. White saw, in relation to the music in our church. There is the sound of vocal and instrumental music. Christians are gathered there, but what is that you hear? It is a song, a frivolous ditty, fit for the dance hall. Ellen G. White saw, as we end the world, the church, the Seventh-day Adventist church, will not love eternal things, but they will love the world. And in their music, there will be world. She saw that our young people are assembled, and they have music because they have vocal and instrumental. And what she saw was a frivolous ditty. Now I look into the dictionary with the meaning of frivolous. It means not having any serious purpose or value. Our songs that our young people, our church are singing are songs that have not so much value. And ditty is short, simple song. Our churches are singing short, simple songs with no seriousness. Well, I don't know here in Jakarta, but in the Philippines as I go around, because I'm very busy these days going around different islands in the Philippines, giving seminars in the missions, the conferences, in churches. As we observe our young people, our churches, even adults, are singing short songs without meaning and no seriousness at all. Especially when these action songs and these energizers came. Now, is there something wrong with energizers? No. The question is how much we understand about these energizer songs. Some energizers are not serious and short, simple song, fit for the dance hall. Well, when our young people say walk, 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 walk in the night, so as if everybody is like short, simple songs, not serious, fit for the dance hall. Oh, in the Philippines, there is now a song that they do. I don't know if you've heard about that. Making melody in my heart. And they do that. I don't know what's the action here, but here they're making melody in my heart. Where's the seriousness of a Sabbath keeping? Where is the seriousness? So Ellen G. White's song that our church, because of the love of the world, because of no priority of eternal things, would be careless in singing songs for the Lord. And even our action songs, they don't have meaning at all now. Our actions are different from the words. Like, when I was young, I sing this way. I've got joy down in my heart, deep, deep down in my heart. No, today that's not true anymore. I've got joy down in my heart, deep, deep, deep down in my heart. Joy down in my heart. No meaning at all. And sometimes we cut words with in my I can. At the. What's the meaning? It seemed to us that Ellen G. White was true. Now, what is danger when what did she see? The danger when we will do this. It's part of a discussion. She saw this way. Behold, the pure angels gather their light closer around them, and darkness envelopes those in that dwelling. The angels are moving from the scene. Sadness is upon their countenances. Behold, they are weeping. This I saw repeated a number of times all through the ranks of Sabbath keepers, especially maybe in Indonesia or West Indonesia mission churches. What happened? When we sing without meaning, without seriousness, there is darkness in your church. So during AY, during camp meeting, during young people's gathering, when they start to sing those songs, angels will gather their light. And they will go away. They will not stay in that place where young people are gathered. And they are sad. They will weep. How many Sabbaths do we have that our churches there's no light, but only darkness because of the music that our young people are doing. Challenge number 2, only 3 I guess. The things you have described as taking place in Indiana, the Lord has shown me would take place just before the close of probation. And that is today. Every good thing will be demonstrated. There will be shouting with drums, music, and dancing. I don't know how many churches in Jakarta or in Indonesia would employ drums and shouting and dancing in our church. In the Philippines, I think we have one church with drums, and I'll be speaking with them next month. They invited me to talk about it. And this is what Ellen G. White saw. Why? Because of the love of the world and no priority of eternal things. Young people tend to identify closely with the music of the contemporary youth culture. You know why young people like this? Because that's what they heard in the radio. That's what they saw and heard in the television. How many of you here have televisions? You know, the more we watch television, the more we cannot identify which is worldly and not worldly. My wife studied about television in her master's thesis, and she found out that television is not good because there's so many bad things that we see. There's so many bad things that we hear. Well, that's why Ellen G. White also was promoting that, right, in her writings. There should be no television. So when we got married, my wife and I decided that there should be no television. Until today, we don't have television. I'm not saying my children will be exempted of the world. No. They are watching television in another house, maybe, but in the house we don't have television. Just to promote that there should be no television. Because the more we watch television, and the more we will like the world. Because what is the television is telling us? The world. And some people in the Philippines say, oh, what about Hope Channel? We want to watch Hope Channel television. I told them, Hope Channel is not for the Adventists. Hope Channel was organized for the non-Adventists. If you are Adventist, don't have to watch Hope Channel. You read your Bible and your lesson quarterly and study the Bible. And Ellen G. White's writing, let the world watch Hope Channel because that is for them. That's why many are converted when they watch Hope Channel, right? In the Philippines, they come, I watch what? Hope Channel. Can you tell me something about this? Because of Hope Channel. That is not for you. So, how many of you will throw your TV tonight? Challenge number 3. Music has occupied the hours which should have been devoted to prayer. Music is the idol which many professed Sabbath-keeping Christians worship. You know what's happening now with our musicians in the church? They come to worship, not to worship. Most of our musicians, singers, instrumentalists, they only go to church when they have parts. But if they are not to sing, they are not to play, they are not in church. So they worship the worship, they worship the program. They don't worship God anymore. Why? Ellen G. White saw that music is the idol of the Seventh-day Adventists today. I don't know, here in Indonesia, I was here many years ago. I left Unay 2003. In the Philippines, in my observation, our young people, when they sing, if they will be singing on the Sabbath for divine service, where are they during Sabbath school? They are practicing at the back of the church, making noise. While everybody is learning the lesson, the singing groups are the quartet, the trio, the instruments. They're practicing. See? They are not worshiping. And then when they come to the pulpit, after singing, after playing, where do they go? They go out of the church, thought they are not worshiping. So they just love the music. There must be something to be done. And many young people, musicians, if you tell them, if you advise them, they get angry. Because we make musicians to be very, very special in our church. Oh, kasi yan. Yeah, gapapa. Yeah, we make them very, very special. And the musicians are so special so that when they go to church to worship, they're special. They're somebody. Yeah? How one time a mother came to me. He said, okay, Mark, can you check our CD? If it's okay, maybe the -1, the accompaniment is not good. And I listened, and I said, oh yeah, I think no need for -1. I have a pianist, he can play anything in different keys. So live music. Oh, it's like that? Okay, we will not play in the church. I said, why? Are we going to play for God? No, we were just invited to play. If you don't want us to use the CD, we will not play. So, why are you playing? For God? Or to satisfy yourself? It's a problem. Now, let me share with you some solutions as I end this presentation, short presentation. Solution number 1. From Ellen G. White, I was shown that the youth must take a higher stand and make the Word of God the man of their counsel and their guide. Solemn responsibilities rest upon the young, which they lightly regard. Before we make musicians to be good, we should make them very good Christians first. Character building is more important than musical training, actually. And if we will have more Bible study with our young people, our AY, I don't know what's going on in Indonesia, but in the Philippines, their AY is just a program to make them happy and be entertained. Even their Bible games are games, really, that when they are losers, they get angry. They fight, because of the Bible. No, it's making games with the Bible is not Bible study. Finding for the verse, number 13 from beginning, number 14 from the back, and who is faster to open the Bible. It's not Bible study. We need more time to study the Bible. If churches will let young people to group themselves on Sabbath afternoon and study the Bible, that is the key. Number 2 solution that I would like to propose. This is from the guidelines on the General Conference. Those, therefore, who select music for the distinctive purposes of this church must exercise a higher degree of discrimination in its choice and its use. More than human wisdom is needed. It means that all of us in our church should stand. This is not good, and that is good. No middle ground. Say, it's okay. You're young people. You can do that. Never mind. Anyway, you will get old next time. You will be serious. No, this is the time. You have to stand. No, this music is not good. Don't sing that. Don't play that. Don't do that. Because we need to exercise a high degree of discrimination. We have to discriminate. Or else we commit the sin of error. We agree. We are the elders. Okay, young people. Okay. Anyway, children. They're children. Never mind. They're still children. Where do we start the training? It's supposed to be for the children. But what songs do we teach the children in the children's, And the problem in AUP, one of the problems is the dress code. Say, you wear sleeveless when you go up there. But where do we train them? When we were children, we let the uniform of the children are sleeveless. But anyway, they're children. No, you have to train them since childhood. So we have to be discriminating. And the last is the lives of those who accept this responsibility must be as distinctive as their message. This calls for total commitment by each church members to the ideals and objectives of the church. Such commitment will affect every department of church life and will certainly influence the music used by the church in fulfillment of its God-given commission. If only music department will push for good music, but the elders will not push, other members will not push, then nothing will happen. Everyone should push for what is best, for what is good. In, but not of the world. We are in this world, but we are not for this world. Our ways, our choices must not reflect the world. And I'd like to encourage you, when you go back to your local churches, please share to our young people that we should not be of this world. Again, as I end, let's review what the prayer of Jesus. He said, we are not of this world. Romans said, we should not fashion according to this world. There is a big chance, or there's a big privilege for us to educate the church actually. See, the way they sing today is like of the world. The way our choirs would dress up like the world. You know, the AUP ambassadors now is under me. And one thing that we're changing is the uniform. Because before I went to Unay, I was the conductor of the ambassadors, and our uniform is conservative. When I went back to AUP after 8 years, my ambassadors are wearing like going to a party, singing in the divine service. The color is like going to a ballroom. So we try to change. Now, the group is with me again, and then we are changing it. We're making it into simple white and black uniform. And we're trying to revive Adventism with our young people in AUP today. It's so hard, but we're trying. Love not the world. Our young people, if we can have a chance to talk to all our young people again here in Jakarta, I hope soon. The music they sing, the love songs that they sing, are purely love of the world. There's a song now that they love to sing, even my students. All of me, I give it all to you. Huh? How do you give all of you to another person? But they said, we didn't understand that, sir. You see, they sing with an understanding. And the enemy could go into our young people because of these songs. And the last quotation, if we are friends of the world, we are enemy of God. If our young people's music is of the world, then our young people are enemies of God. There must be something to be done. And I hope that as we mature, we will help our young people understand. Are we ready to commit West Indonesia Union Mission? Churches are in the world, but not of the world. I hope that this will be our desire as we contemplate, as we work this coming week. And this is my prayer.
Amen.